Boom! How's it going, guys? ZacCox here. I have no clue what that was. I just messed up my bed, though. And today I got for you my summer 2015 gaming setup. This is the second one I've done this year. I did one back in March, but since then, some things are changed. And you guys ask me all the time, what are you working with? What's your setup comprised of? So I want to show off to you guys just some of the new things I have, as well as if you guys could, before we get started, follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. You can find both those links down below in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So first off, here's a little panorama of everything that I'm working with. We're going to get to that part last. And starting off over here, actually, let me turn the camera around. I've just got a 12-inch sub right here with a 1,000-watt kicker amp. This is top of the line, brand new stuff. I'm just in the market for a vehicle right now. That's why it's sitting right here on the floor. So hopefully we can get this bad boy rolling really soon. I like loud music and fast cars. So over here, I've just got some awards that I've actually gotten throughout my life, and a lot of people don't believe me on this. When I tell them, I'm like, hey, I used to race go-karts, and they're like, whatever, dude, you're lying. But I actually did, and there's a funny little story on why these trophies are actually a little bit broken. About 10 years ago, when my little brother was about 3 or 4, I was cleaning up my room, and it was in a completely different house, but my bed had like 4 posts on it on each end. And I had the trophies just sitting up on these little posts, and he just comes in there and just boom, knocked everything off and broke a lot of them. So these are like the only 2 of the like 10 that made it out, so that sucks. But I was also on a bowling team, and also I used to play a little bit of baseball, and I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm just a Yankees fan. That thing came with some baseball cards like 10 years ago, and I didn't want to get rid of them. So it's been there ever since. And now over here, actually, I've got my gym bag. I'll show you guys what's in it real quick. If any of you guys out there go to the gym or anything, just gonna unzip it here. I don't really have too much inside of it. I've got water, I've got face wipes, pre-workout. Oh, it's hard to do all this one-handed. We got creatine, just baseball glove, little things like that. I know a gym bag really isn't necessary. I keep chalk in it too, but it's just cool to have, I guess you could say. But I keep protein and other things in the kitchen. So enough of that. That doesn't really matter. Over here, we've got one of the coolest features in my gaming setup, and this is just this video game novelty promo item area, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have a name, but up here I've got my posters that I have covered many different times on the channel. I got them mounted up on foam core here, and these were custom made. You can't find these or buy them anywhere else on the web, so that's really cool. 3 favorite GTA games, as well as just that one that nobody's ever played or nobody plays, but it still has a cool cover art. So I've got Super Mario right here too, just some really cool actual like pictures and posters. And I know this is going to bother some of you guys, and your OCD meter is probably going off the charts, but this thing is not like lined up with the posters. You can see the shelf is pushed over more, and that's due to like this, because the house I'm in is so old. It's got like an old gas stove line there. It's in the ground, so that sucks. There's my VidCon pass, and actually down here I've got some Xbox games that I haven't played since like September 2013, as well as I've got just a little Super Mario area, my first 2 ever games that I ever played in my life, as well as over here we've got some Grand Theft Auto games, some promo items, just some rare things friends and Rockstar sent me, so that's really cool. I actually own every single unopened PS2, PlayStation, GTA game in the original packaging, except for the original GTA games, of course. I need to get those, but down here, last but not least, I actually have my Nazi Zombie perk bottle collection, because I am a really big fan. We probably can't get it to focus. I need to get up. I'm laying in the floor right now. But I'm a really big fan of zombies and Treyarch zombies, so that's why these are sitting right here, and I really love them. And with Black Ops 3 just 4 months away, I think it is, I really want to do some more zombies on the channel, because I used to do that stuff all the time. And then last but not least, we've got the coolest part of the setup. You guys ready? Here we go. And this is where I make all my videos, all my content production is done. And I've got some LEDs there, and I can never get them to actually like sync up right, so the colors are always off. But it looks really beautiful at night. I don't have too much lighting going on in here. If we turn it back on here, I've got just a 50-inch Vizio Smart TV here. This thing is really nice, and you can probably see me in the shadow. But over here we've got a triple monitor setup, which looks really nice as well. That's one thing that's changed since my last setup video. It's just easier having 3 monitors to edit videos. You can have something open over here. You can have Skype, YouTube, Twitter. something open over there, and then just something in the middle. So that's very awesome. And you guys ask me all the time, what kind of mic do I have? I've got a Blue Yeti with a blue pop filter on the blue radius, and I need to move it over here. And this thing is really nice. The quality is amazing. The mic, though, it's an awkward mic to have and try and sit down and talk into because of what it's shaped like. I'm only kidding there, but it's just a really awkward mic to actually move around. So that kind of sucks. And then I'm also a fan of Razer products. We got the Kraken headphones, the keyboard, the mouse, and the mouse pad. And I'm so freaking winded right now. You guys could tell I'm out of shape just due to the fact that I can't even talk without almost dying. But I need to get up here. Whatever. Quit making excuses. Focus. Down here, I'm going to show you guys my Xbox One. It's the white version. And honestly, I don't really play it too much. I've been more of a PC gamer lately. And the rare instances that I do play video games and just sit down and have a cool session like old times. And then here is my brand new PC I built back in March. This thing is very nice. It is running on an Intel i5 4690K processor, as well as it has a GTX 970 graphics card, and also 16 gigs of RAM in it. So that's just like the basic specs, and it runs perfect, runs really smooth. Over here is a little fan controller, and this thing can run pretty much any game on ultra settings. And also, you guys can probably tell, it's my really crooked hole I cut in the wall to put the wires behind the TV. And run them down through here, so that's pretty embarrassing. But I like to keep things organized and clean in my setup. That's one thing I'm really proud of. And then last but not least, we got my office chair, which sucks. I really need to get a new one because this thing is all old, outdated, and it's like holding my setup back from just being completely awesome. But I want to thank you guys so much for the support you've shown me forever, because this has not taken overnight to do, or it hasn't happened overnight. This is years in the making, 2 and 3 years of saving, spending on little things like this that I probably shouldn't, but it just looks so nice. And to have this opportunity is amazing, and it wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you. So thank you all so much for the continued support. I really appreciate it. And with that said, I believe that's just about it for the setup. I'll probably do one next year, I want to say maybe in January. So hopefully we'll get a new chair by then and some things will change up, maybe just rearrange the room a little bit. But until then, if you guys did enjoy the video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up the butt. And also don't forget to subscribe, of course. That way you never miss out on an upload. Follow me on Twitter too, if you could. I'd love you forever. And with that said out of the way, I will see you guys in the next video.